Hello, this is for all you superstars who work night shifts and might find it a little bit tricky to switch off in the evenings. So let's come down. We're going to start in a toe squat. This is the amazing Alex with me. And I know from my past, but Alex knows from current, the effects of working nights and how it can sometimes be a little bit hard to switch off, to come back down and then to have a good night's sleep. So with all 10 toes tucked behind, just feel into a beautiful opening through the feet. If this is too intense for you, you can always come down. So have your hands on the floor in front of you. Meet your breath. Encourage relaxation through the shoulders and the jaw. Energy moving down. Getting those beautiful feet stretched out just for 5 more breaths. Slow, deep breath. 3 more. See how slow you can breathe in and how long you can breathe out. 2 more breaths. Let's slowly make our way to a tabletop position. Untuck your toes and just feel all that energy moving through the feet. So they might be a little bit sensitive and fragile. That's okay. Just some little circles with your toes, one direction. And back the other way. And letting the tops of your feet find the mat. The breath in, let's start to lower the tummy to the mat. Lift the tail, shine the heart through the arms. And your breath out, press the earth away, chin to chest, tuck the tail. Good, 2 more rounds with your breath. Matching the movement to your breath. Beautiful. Your next breath in, lots of length from your crown to your tail. Breath out, turn and look over the right shoulder. Bring both feet to the right, so really nice for the low back. Swing your toes along the floor. Inhale brings us back through center. And exhale over to the left. Let's do once more each side with the breath. Amazing, coming back through center. Let's start to ground into the left hand. Inhale, breathe either right elbow if there's any sensitivity, or the hand up if the shoulder's okay. Exhale, threading it all the way through and just hovering above the earth. Inhale, peeling all the way up and open. And exhale, threading. And one last round with your breath. Slow, deep breath. On this round, let's relax all the way down. So shoulder and ear to the mat. You might walk that left hand to the top of the mat, reach for the sky, or even for your right hip. Let's take a nice full breath. Good. Breathing left arm up. Exhale brings it back underneath the shoulder beside the face. Inhale, peeling up and open, reaching right fingers high. Beautiful. Exhale, lower right hand. Let's come to a quick child's pose in between sides. So big toes together, knees wide, hips back towards the heels, and just take a little wiggle of the hips side to side. Take a nice deep breath in and a complete breath out. Slowly on the inhale, return to your tabletop, knees underneath the hips. Good. Starting to ground into that right hand. Now inhale, breathe left elbow or left hand up. Exhale, thread and just hover over the earth. And twice more with your breath. Relaxing all the way down to that shoulder and ear on this round. Maybe walking right fingers to the top, reaching for the sky, or even the left hip. A nice full round of breath. Feel the breath coming in, expanding the body, and softening with the breath out. So let's breathe the right arm up. Bring it underneath the shoulder. Beautiful. Inhale, peeling all the way open. And exhale, we'll lower that hand down. Beautiful. Realigning yourself, grounding through spread fingers with your breath out. Let's round into the cat shape. Tuck your toes again. Hover your knees and then send the hips up to our first down dog. Meet your breath and take any movements. So just notice how the hammies are feeling. Imagine sending your loving breath into them. Full day being on the feet, they can be really speaking to you. Let the head hang heavy. Give your head a shake out. You're shaking the head yes and no. And next breath in, let's come up to the tippy toes, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale as many little steps or a step to the top. And just let everything hang heavy. Once again, little sway side to side. Stay with your breath. Start to ground into the heels, bend the knees. Really slowly with your breath in, we'll unravel. Heavy arms, heavy head. If you need that breath out, pause. Let the inhale lift you. And nice big shoulder roll. Beautiful. Let's take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, and just 3 breaths here, really grounding in yourself. Good on you for taking this time to come back to yourself. Calm the nervous system. And reset for a restful sleep. Good. Next breath in, let's circle the arms up overhead. Exhale, folding all the way down. Hands to shins, inhaling halfway lift. Exhale, let's fold, ground the palms and step to our down dog. We'll take 2 breaths in down dog, any little movements. Breath in, let's ripple forward, high plank. And with the breath out, we're going to ripple back to down dog. So bend the knees, tummy to thighs, beautiful, bottom up. Let's do one more with the breath. Awesome. Let's inhale, ripple forward to hold this time. You can always drop the knees. Breath out brings us all the way down to the tummy. Good. Inhale for a baby cobra, whatever feels good for your low back. Exhale, we'll soften. Twice more with your breath. Feel your back strength, shoulders away from ears, heart open. Exhale, release. And last one. Chin to chest at the bottom, tuck your toes, feel your belly draw in. Inhale, pressing up tabletop or plank. Exhale, send your hips high, down dog. Awesome. Breath in, let's raise the right leg. And breath out, open the hips to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, we're going to step right foot to the outside of right hand. Let's lower the left knee down. Sink heavy into your hips. You can keep the right foot flat or you can open the knee out beside you and just take some little movements into the hips. Breath is flowing, shoulders and jaw relaxed. Unwinding all of that walking or the activity of the legs. And let's start to ground into the left hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, breathe the right hand up. Beautiful. Exhale, lower right hand down. Tuck the back toes and step back, down dog. Take a little walk out. Good. Inhale, let's breathe the left leg up. Exhale, open the hips, feel that space, pressing through both hands. Inhale, left leg long, square the hips. And exhale, stepping to lizard second side. So outside of the left hand, back knee lowers, good, heavy hips. Just any free movements here. Flowing breath. Let's start to ground into right hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale, breathe, left arm up. Exhale, lower left hand down. Tuck the back toes, step back, down dog. That little walk out. Inhale, lifting up, tippy toes, bent knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walk, step, or hop to the top, forward fold. Let's power through the legs. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhaling, hands to heart. A deep breath into the heart space. And long breath out, palms forward. Inhale, nice big circle. Exhale, folding down. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, let's fold, ground the palms. Step back, down dog. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. Again, any movement. You notice a little space that you've created in the hammies, perhaps in the low back. Inhale, let's ripple forward, high plank. And exhale, ripple back, down dog. Good. Let's inhale forward to hold this time. Exhale, coming all the way down. Back bend of your choice with the inhale. Exhale, will soften. Good. Tuck the toes from your core. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, send the hips high, down dog. Let's take 2 last breaths. So really pressing through the palms, through spread fingers to send your tail up. Even a little press through the feet. And second breath out, dropping the knees down, big toes together, knees wide, melting back into your child's pose. A little wiggle of the hips side to side. You might even like to make a pillow to rest your forehead with your forearms. Let's take one more breath here. And slowly starting to walk the hands in towards you as you come to rise on the shin. Going to come to our bottom, swing the legs out in front. Come towards the top. So bend the knees, hips behind the heels. Give yourself a squeeze in and coming down to our back. So maybe rocking back and forth a few times. The intention is massaging all the muscles on your back body. Good. When your neck's on your back, let's hold there. Cuddle the knees in and give the low back a really nice massage. And let's let the right foot find the mat. Left ankle to right thigh in a figure 4 shape. So really send the left knee away. If you're feeling enough, stay there. Otherwise, lift the right foot, draw the legs in towards you. Take either behind the thigh or in front of the shin. Stay with your breath, a little rocking side to side. Beautiful opening into outer left hip and glute. Let's keep the legs as they are. Open the arms out beside you and we'll drop the legs over towards the right. So left foot aiming to find the earth. Good. And then you can play around with that left knee. See how it feels to send it away from you compared to more in towards you. You might even like to gaze over that left arm. Let's take 2 full breaths. From your core, inhale, let's come back through center. Good, unravel, so left foot finds the mat, 2 feet a little bit wider, knees knocking in just for a moment. What can you notice in your body? And then bring the feet back to hip width, left foot stays there, right ankle finds left thigh. Send the right knee away from you. If there's space, draw the legs in towards you, find the sweet spot. Relax your head, meet your breath. And maybe that little rock, feeling into different pockets of sensation. Feel all the muscles on your face relaxed, your jaw unclenched. And let's keep the legs as they are. Open the arms out wide beside us and drop the legs over to the left now. So right foot finds the ground. Find the perfect spot for that right knee. Meet your breath, maybe even gazing over the right arm now. So a little twist. 2 full breaths. And from your core, inhale, let's slowly come back through center. Unravel, right foot finds the mat once again, feet wider, knees knocking in. What can you notice in your body? Maybe a subtle tingling beneath the skin. Let's come down into guided meditation now. So if you've got some support at home and you'd like to put a bolster underneath your knees or something underneath your head, you can do so. Make yourself nice and comfy. Just firstly, notice your breath. Tummy rising and tummy falling. With each breath out, encourage this sense of melting down. Each breath out, a release of any stress from the day, a release of anything that's on your mind, unburdening, unwinding. And just guide your awareness to your feet. Notice any sensations through the soles of the feet, any tingling, any movement beneath the skin. Feel all of your toes and the space around and in between your toes, tops of your feet, and your ankles. And then feel both feet so relaxed. Notice your shins, your calves, knees and the backs of the knees. Are there any sensations present? Feel up a little bit higher your quads, your hammies, the upper legs, and now both legs fully. Feel them so relaxed, completely at ease. Notice your glutes, your pelvis, the hips. What do you notice through this area? And feel it so relaxed. Awareness to the low back, your mid back, upper back, noticing the shoulder blades and the space between your shoulder blades. And now feel your whole back body as one sensation, so deeply relaxed. Come to your front body now, notice your tummy and the inside of your tummy, what's present. And feel your tummy soft and relaxed. And you notice your rib cage, that ever so subtle movement with the breath. Chest and lungs, same thing, that super subtle movement with the breath. Notice your heart. And feel your whole torso so relaxed and at ease. Add your awareness to your shoulders now. You can let go of all the roles and responsibilities that you played out today. Set them aside. This is the time just for you. Releasing all burden from your shoulders. Noticing your upper arms, that space between shoulders and elbows. What sensations are present? What do you notice through the elbows and the forearms? Your wrists, hands, palms in particular. We can often feel lots of sensations through the palms. The fingers, the space around the fingers. And now both arms completely, so both arms together as one sensation. Feeling them so relaxed, so at ease. Guiding your awareness back up them to Feel into your neck and throat. What's present here? What do you notice? And feeling the neck and throat completely at ease. Noticing your jaw. Feeling your jaw unclench. Feel your cheeks relax. Mouth soft. The eyes fully relaxed. And the space between the eyebrows and the temples also relax. The forehead relax. Scalp relax. And every single strand of hair so relaxed. You feel your whole body now. Your whole body from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Your whole body so deeply relaxed. Notice your breath. The gentle rise and fall. And just see here if you can start to stretch the exhales out a little bit longer than the inhale. So notice your breath in, feel your body expand, and have the exhale be slightly longer. A few rounds of this, slightly longer breaths out. You are so safe to relax into your evening, to wind down into a blissful sleep. Thank you for sharing this practice. We hope it benefits you. Namaste.